Hey y'all, it is the last video in the Love Your Story series, and today we are talking about albums. Alright, so I've learned a few things about albums in the last decade of me shooting weddings, and I want to share some of that with you today. First of all, we've always offered albums. I've not always been great about sharing them with you, but now I just feel this renewed sense of feeling like it's so important to get your wedding photos in an album. I very rarely have sample albums to show you because when I do get them printed, I always show the couple whose wedding that I've used and they always buy the sample from me. So I'm hearing that, first of all, you love seeing your images printed, but second of all, that a lot of you tell me you want to get albums printed, but actually choosing the pictures that you want and getting them in an album design is a daunting task. We usually give you hundreds of wedding pictures and you are invested in all of them. Every part of your day, from the big picture details to the small details to pictures of your family, your wedding party, your guests, you love everyone involved in those pictures, and so it's really hard to narrow them down to go in an art book. So I've learned that sometimes us designing the book for you is the easiest option because we were there that day. We were paying attention to who the key players are in your life, your family, your closest friends. We paid attention to the details that you chose and what means the most to you. So we are offering to now start designing your wedding albums without your input. We always want to know what your favorite images are, but you can now tell us, hey, surprise me, and we'll design your album for you. So now that we're back in the game of encouraging you to order an album, we have new samples and they are delicious. They are so great. I have to take a minute and brag on Rebecca. So she has been designing our albums and she does an amazing job. She has such a good eye for this stuff. So these albums are designed by Rebecca, and I can't wait for you to see them, and I can't wait for you to see what an amazing job she can do with your wedding images. So let me show you a few options here. The company that we order from offers linen fabric covers or leather covers, and honestly I love them both. Depending on the wedding, do I have strong feelings about which would be better for that wedding. So this first album that I'm going to show you, this is an 8x8. You can compare it to the size of my head. This is an 8x8 album. This is Arlen and Daniel's wedding at the Merriman Winn last spring. And so it just had this really great light, airy feel. There's beautiful light throughout the day, beautiful light colors. And so we just felt like this gorgeous linen sand color fabric was perfect for it. So as you can see here, we open with a bunch of amazing details and some beautiful moments of Arlen getting ready. Don't you love the layout that Rebecca does? So you guys, we want to make sure that you love your album for all times. And so when we are designing it, we want to make sure the design aesthetic is really classic and not really messy, not too trendy with like extra doodads and words and stuff. We just want it to be really clean and let the images tell the story. Again, hello, hi. These are so good. Rebecca, you're so good at this. We love to showcase super stunning, really important moments, but then also balance it with spreads where we show lots of different moments and details. Anyways, look at how deliciously thick these pages are. So good. These albums are lay flat. This is like the second time I've opened this one, so it's not totally lay flat, but you get the idea. It lays flat on a table. And that means that we can design with across the page because the gutter is not going to cut off any images. So this is the 8x8 fabric. Love it. This Mama Jama album is a 10x10. It is gorgeous. It is leather. We chose this yummy chocolate brown leather for Leah and Kevin's fall barn wedding. We just felt like this cover and color choice matched the day so well. This album is heavy. Let me give my arm a break. I'm just kidding. Okay, this is mine and Rebecca's favorite spread that she did. Look at how huge this is. Look at those details. Holy moly. So good. Anyway, see, I just hit myself in the face with it. It's no big deal. So good. So classic. So, those are two of our favorite sizes, the 8x8 and the 10x10. We love the way a square album opens up and gives you that beautiful spread, all that space to show off images from your day. Also, we have these little tiny albums. This is a different color. I chose gray for the sample to just show one more cover type. But when you order a parent album, they call it a parent album. It can be just a little mini, it's really a mini version of the album, can be for anyone. But the parent albums are identical twins to the design in your album. They're just a smaller version. So this is a beautiful gray. And again, we have Leah and Kevin's wedding. Again, it's the thick pages that lay flat, but as you can see, you just saw that same thing. The lay flat pages, they're very thick, so it doesn't bend, so it'll hopefully stand the test of time. These albums come in a box. In the box, they come in a fabric bag. So there's lots of ways to protect your album, or you can lay it out at your house. It also comes with a little caring for your album instruction card from the company. And it's just such a stunning way to get your favorite highlight standout images, again, off your USB drive, off your computer, and into your home so that you can routinely flip through the images of this day that is so important in your love story, but that you can also share those images with your family and friends when they are in your home. We are so excited about breathing new life into offering albums around here that we are offering to design your album for free. We have learned, like I was kind of saying earlier, that it's really overwhelming to start the album design process, to tackle it, and we've found that so many of you want to do it, but you'll put it off for years because it's just so hard to take the time to sit down and pick your favorite images to go in your album. So if you're feeling brave, how about reach out to us and let us know that you're interested in an album, and we will send you pricing information, all of the different cover options, and then if you are up for it, we will surprise you with a stunning, I can say this because it's Rebecca, a stunning layout for your album design. You're always welcome to give feedback on it, but hey, we're here to do the work for you because this is what we do, this is what we love. So don't let it stress you out. Let us give you a beautiful album design. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in these videos. It's been really fun to talk about how it's important to have your images printed in your space, to have the prints, the canvases, the albums, to always point you back to your story, to always point you back to the people that you love and the gratitude that you feel for them. And we are just always cheering you on to be at home in your story and to feel loved within your story. Let us know how we can help you do that.